Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you about the process to connect your Nintendo 64 with an HDMI cable to your TV. I'll be showing you and telling you specifically how to connect it easily to your TV with an HDMI cable, just as I said before. And this will be a full tutorial, so let's get right into this video. As you can see right here, this is my Nintendo 64, and if I turn it around, you'll see that the standard connection for the Nintendo 64 are these three colored cables. So I'm just going to go and get to the end of this cable right here. You can see that there is a yellow, a white, and a red. Okay, yellow is for video, white and red are for audio. And this is the standard way to connect it to your TV, but modern TVs make use of HDMI. Now, how do you connect your Nintendo 64 via HDMI? It's actually really easy. You just have to get something that sort of looks like this. Now, there are so many variations of this little box, but you're gonna want to choose the one that works for you. I just honestly went on Amazon and I chose the one with like the most the most ratings, that were the highest ratings, that looked genuine and stuff like that. Basically, I just chose the box that worked for me. You're gonna choose the one that works for you. I'm not gonna link to this one or anything like that. Just go and choose the one that works for you. It's as simple as that, okay? Now, what this is an AV to HDMI converter box. So it takes the input of AV, which are these three cables right here, and it converts it to an output of HDMI. Now, because HDMI uses power, right? Modern systems have power going through the HDMI cable, a small amount of power. So this converter box needs to be powered. So it came with this cable right here, and essentially this plugs in over here, which is the USB power. It says USB power. It plugs in like this, and then this end plugs into like a power brick in the wall outlet, kind of like the same thing, the same way that you would charge your cell phone or your tablet or anything like that. So it becomes powered. Once it has power to it, okay, and obviously, I'm not talking about like full power. It's just a small amount of power, similar to charging your phone or your tablet. What you're going to do is you're going to plug these three into the input of the box. So these three cables are coming from the Nintendo 64, and the Nintendo 64 is outputting video to these cables. These cables are then going to take that outputted video, and when you plug them into this box right here in the right color-coded spots over there, they're going to input it to that box. Okay, so now we have the Nintendo 64 video and audio outputting from the N64 going into the box. Then on the other side, there's an output section, which you have to plug in an HDMI cord. So I have an HDMI cord over here. You're going to plug in your HDMI cord over here, and it's going to output that video to the HDMI cord. And then the other end of that HDMI cord then gets plugged into your TV. And essentially, you've now converted your N64 video from this AV, I don't know if this is called component or composite, I can't remember, but through these three cables right here to an HDMI with this simple box. I will tell you, this little box right here, and anything that is similar to this, that does the same job as this, has allowed me to play my Nintendo 64 with my kids on our family room TV via HDMI. It does have, the family room TV does have these at the back, the input for these at the back, but the way that it's mounted on the wall, it's just a swivel mount, a tilt mount. It doesn't come out off of the wall. So I can't really gain access to these unless I take the whole TV off the wall, which I will do in the future, and I'll run an open cable out from it because I got a pipe that leads to a cabinet with all the multimedia stuff. But I will be doing it in the future, but for now, I only sent HDMI cables to the TV. I didn't send any of these. So I needed an HDMI converter, and it allows me to play my childhood system. Well, this isn't mine, but this is my one that I got now. It's not the one that I had from when I was a kid. But it's, the system that I played as a child, the same system, just obviously a different unit. I had the regular one, not the watermelon green one. It allows me to play with my kids and share the experiences and the joys of, I went and rebought all of my games, plus more of the games that I had as a kid. So it allows me to experience that same joy with my kids that my dad experienced with me while we played together. It was really cool experience. Playing N64 with my dad, and now I get to play with my kids. Anyways, it also has an upscaler. It's also an upscaler, so you can do 720p or 1080p. I've used this probably, I don't know, maybe like 100 times, close to that. Mostly by myself. I play N64 with my kids once every few weekends, you know, like once every few weeks on the weekend for like an hour on a Sunday afternoon. You know, but most of the time it's been just myself at night where I play with the N64, and I've only used it on 720p. I actually haven't scaled it up to 1080p, but the next time that I use it, I will scale it up to 1080p and see how it looks. But I mean, it works flawlessly, and if you want to play your N64 on a TV via HDMI connection, that's the way to do it. Just one of these boxes like this. It doesn't have to be this exact one. It's just got to be something that does the same job. And that's it. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.